and welcome back to another video, and of course welcome back to my channel. So you may notice I'm in some different surroundings as we have moved into our new home. We absolutely love it. We are so happy here, and as you can see behind me I've done a little bit of decorating, but we've still got quite a lot left to do, and we don't have any furniture yet other than this chair, and there's another chair here that you can't see, but other than these two chairs we have no furniture at all. So I do apologise if the sound is a little bit echoey in here. I've put the rug down hoping that it would absorb some of the sound, but I'm not sure it's done an awful lot. So just bear with me until we get a bit more furniture in here, and then the sound quality will be a lot better. So speaking of my new home, I have set up a new home Instagram account. So if looking at home inspiration is your thing, then do come over and check us out. It is at our lovely country home. I will pop the link, or the handle rather, on screen now so you can have a little look at that. So do come over and check out what we get up to over there. Alright then guys, so today's video is going to be a Pilates tone and sculpt video. Now, after Christmas, I think that we all need a little bit of toning and a little bit of sculpting. So yeah, I thought it would be the perfect video to kick off 2021 with. Oh, and of course, Happy New Year, guys. I hope that you all had a really happy and healthy Christmas, and I'm really very much hoping for a little bit more of a settled 2021 in the coming months. So yeah, fingers crossed. All right then guys, well, let's get on with today's video. Alright then guys, so we are going to start off laying ourselves down. We're going to come into some peeled spines. We're going to add in some knee raises and a curl up into that as well. So the arms are lengthened alongside you, shoulders sliding away from your ears. We're breathing in to prepare. Press down into the feet, rolling your hips towards you, abdominals pulling in as we peel, bone by bone, away from the mat. Reaching your knees over your toes. Now from here, we're going to breathe in, reaching the arms up and overhead. Now rest them down behind you, almost pin the arms down. So we're going to take it into some knee raises from here. So hip bones staying nice and level, transfer your weight onto your left as you float that right knee up. It is challenging. Breathing in to lower, step on to the right, again hip bones staying level as we lift the left leg away. Breathing in to lower, and then two more, lifting the right knee up, keep those hips nice and steady. Breathing in and then lifting away through the left. Inhale, lower down. Now as we breathe out, softening your chest, your ribs as we roll all the way down through the spine. From here, lift the arms up to the ceiling, chin softens to your chest. Breathing out, curling head and shoulders up. Pause. And then lengthening back down, and we're going to go again. So rolling your hips towards you, abdominals pulling in as we peel, bone by bone, away from the mat. Breathing in, reaching the arms up overhead, almost press the arms down as we then breathe out, float that right knee into your tabletop. Breathing in to lower, step on to that right as we then lift the left. Inhale to lower, abdominals pulling in, that right knee lifts up. Breathing in and then over to the left, breathing out. Inhale, lower, now softening your chest, your ribs as we roll all the way down through the spine. The tailbone touches down, lift the arms up, chin to chest, breathing out to curl. Pause. And lengthening back down. We're going to go for one more. Breathing in, exhaling, rolling your hips towards you, and we're peeling bone by bone away from the mat. So reaching forwards through those knees. Breathing in, reaching the arms up overhead. Now pressing those arms down, transfer your weight into your left foot as you float that right knee into your tabletop. Breathing in to lower, step on to the right as we then lift the left. Inhale to lower, stand onto the lifting the right, breathing in one more, step onto the right, lifting the left, placing the foot down and then rolling down through the spine, bone by bone. As the tailbone touches down, the arms lift up, chin to chest, breathing out, curling up, collarbone staying nice and wide, pause, and lengthening back down. All right, let's take it into a little bit of a tummy blast then, shall we? I think after Christmas we all need it. So hands coming back behind the head. I don't know about you, but I ate far too much cheese. So much cheese. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it was, far too much. So hands behind the head, just setting the shoulders so we can shrug them up, slide them down, or wrap the elbows slightly around, chin to chest. Breathing out, curling head and shoulders off. We can float on one knee into your tabletop, inch up that little bit higher as we then lift that second leg to join. Pause. One knee pulls towards you, send the other leg away from you. Bending in, breathing in, and switching over. Breathing in to bend. Breath out, reaching out, bending in, and reaching away. Breathing in to bend. We've got 4 more, reaching out. Inhale, and then 3, inch up a bit higher, breathing in, 2 more, reaching out. Inhale, last one, and bending in now, adding our obliques. So same legs, we're going to send one leg out, you're now going to rotate towards your bent leg. Inhale, center, and then we can switch as we breathe out. Breathing into center, breath out to rotate. Center and switching through, breathing into center. So staying again nice and high in that curl up, almost that little lift before you rotate. And let's go for another 4, and return, and then 3, breathing in, and then last 2, reaching out. Inhale, last one, reaching out. Returning, lower down one foot, then the other. And then relaxing your curl up back down. Good. Give those knees a nice, gentle hug out. Well done, guys. Really good work. All right then, we're going to come into some scissors now. So we're going to keep the head and the shoulders down for our scissor option today. So we're going to float one knee into your tabletop. Now, deep breath out. Sink the ribs. Abdominals are pulling in as we then lift that second leg to join. We're then going to extend the legs up to things, as straight legs or as straight as we can get them. If you're slightly tight through the hamstrings, the knees will need to be a little bit bent, and that is absolutely fine. So just go with where you can. So we're breathing in here, softening the ribs. Keep one leg still as we scissor the other leg down. Breathing in to lift. And then switching over, breathing in to lift up. So really making sure you're keeping your back nicely flat, nicely lengthened along the mat. So we're not arching, we're not lifting. Those abdominals are working super hard, so keeping them pulled in all the time, guys. All right, let's go for another 4. 4 appears to be the magic number today. Breathing in, and then 3. Inhale to lift, keeping that back nicely lengthened, lower down. Breathing in, and then last one. Lifting back up, bending the knees in, lowering down 1, and then 2. And again, just gently give those knees a little hug out from there. All right then, we are going to come onto our sides and do a little bit of leg work. So having a rollover, you can pop cushions underneath your head or blocks. I'm just going to go with my arm today. So legs in that nice long line, reaching your feet from your head. Shoulders, hips are stacked, eye line looking straight ahead. Then from there, you're going to hinge at the hips and bring the feet forwards towards the front of the mat. So we've got a little bit of an angle coming into the front of your hips. Now, flexing both feet, top leg just lift so it is in line with the hips, so you're not going up too high. So from here, we're going to breathe in, kick forwards, 1, 2. Now as we breathe out, point the toes, lengthen the leg bone as you draw it back and behind you. And here, just see if you can lift that underneath waist slightly away from the mat. We want to keep it lifted throughout. So again, we're going to flex the foot, inhale, kick 1, 2, point the toes, lengthening the leg bone as we draw it back and away. And again, flexing, inhale, 1, 2, pointing, lengthening the leg bone back, keep that waist lifted, 2 more to go, flexing, inhale, 1, 2, point the toes, lengthening the leg bone back, last one, flex the foot, inhale, 1, 2, point, lengthening the leg bone back. Now keep it behind you, breathing in, little circles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, change direction, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flex the foot, little pulses up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stacking the legs back up and then just relaxing that top leg forwards. Beautiful. All right, let's have a little twizzle over to the other side. I always manage to skew with my mat doing that one. So, legs in that nice long line, reaching your feet again away from your head. Shoulders, hips are again nicely stacked up. Then from there we can hinge at the hips, bringing the feet towards the front of the mat. Flexing at both feet, top leg just lifts in line with the hip. So from here we're breathing in, now kick forwards, 1, 2, breath out to point the toes, lengthening the leg bone back and away. And again, don't forget to lift that underneath waist if you can. Flex the foot, inhale, 1, 2, point, lengthening the leg bone back and away. And again, flexing, inhale, 1, 2, point, really get that sense of length as we draw it back, keep that waist lifted, and again, flexing, inhale, 1, 2, breath out to point, lengthening the leg bone back, we've got 2 more to go, flexing, inhale, 1 and 2, point, lengthening the leg bone back, and a last one guys, flex the foot, inhale, 1, 2, point, lengthening the leg bone back. Now keep it behind you, breathing in, little circles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a pause, change direction, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flex the foot, now little pulses up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stacking the legs back up and then just relaxing again that top leg forwards. All right, we're going to come onto our fronts now. We're going to do a little bit of extension and add in a little bit of arm work into that. So legs are hip distance apart, the hands are just going to come down alongside you, palms of the hands just touching your outer thighs. So pubic bone sinks into the mat, abdominals lift away, we're breathing in. Now as we breathe out, slide the shoulder blades together, your collarbones widen, slide the hands down the thighs so we come into a small extension. Now keep the arms nice and long, squeeze the hands into the legs, release, and lower back down. So your pubic bone sinks, abdominals lift, slide the shoulder blades together, collarbones widen, as we lengthen into that small dart positioning. Squeeze, release, and then lower back down. One more. Pubic bone sinks, abdominals lift, slide the shoulder blades together, collarbones widen, slide the hands down the thighs as we extend, squeeze, release, and lowering. Now we're going to add in some pulses. So again, pubic bone sinks, abdominals lift, slide the shoulder blades together, collarbones widen, slide the hands down the thighs as we extend. Now pause, breathing in, pulse the hands in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. Let's do it one more time. Pubic bone sinks, abdominals lift, slide the shoulder blades together, collarbones widen, slide the hands down the thighs as we extend. Pause, pulsing in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing that down. All right, when we're ready, from there guys, have a sit back, have a little shell stretch, and a quick release off from there. Perfect. Okay, right. We are going to come onto all fours from there. So knees are underneath the hips, the hands are underneath the shoulders. We're going to come into some plank preps. So just finding your neutrals and come into a small arch, a small curl, and then settle halfway. Now we're breathing in here. As we breathe out, we're going to slide one leg out, tuck the toes under. Now maintain that neutral as we slide the second leg out to join. Pause, and then sliding in 1, 2, breathing in, breath out, sliding out 1, 2, pause, and then sliding in 1, 2, 2 more, breathing in, breath out, sliding out 1, 2, pause, and then back in 1, 2, 1 more guys, a breath in, exhaling, sliding out 1, 2, pause, and then sliding in 1 and 2. Okay, let's add on. So we're breathing in, breath out, sliding out 1 and 2. Now extend one leg up, bend at the knee. We're going to pulse the heel of the foot to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Other leg lifts, bend the knee, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower, 2 more to go. Lift the leg, bend the knee, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower, 1 more. Lift the leg, bend the knee, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower, sliding back in 1, and then 2, and then have that sit back. Have that shell stretch, and that lovely release off. You can give those wrists a gentle roll out and release there if you need it as well. Okay, right, we are going to finish off with a nice mobility one, adding in a little bit of arm work into it as well. So we're going to come into our moving cat stretch, and this is probably one of my all-time favourite Pilates exercises. It just feels good. So, knees are underneath the hips, hands are again directly underneath the shoulders. Sliding the shoulders down, breathing in to prepare. As we breathe out, we're sending the tailbone down, curling up through the spine, pushing into the hands, the head drops heavy. Now keep that position as much as you can as you sit your bottom back to the heels of your feet. Now from here, sliding the shoulders down, tracing your nose along the mat, shoulders above the hands, mini push up as we return. And then in reverse, bend the elbows, the nose comes between the hands. Draw the nose along the mat as you sit your bottom back to your heels. Pull those two muscles up away from your thighs, lifting through that cat stretch, and then lengthening from your tail back through to the head. And we're going to go again, breathing in. Exhaling, sending the tailbone down, curling up through the spine. Dropping your head heavy. Keep that position as you sit your bottom back to the heels of your feet. Now, sliding the shoulders down, tracing your nose along the mat, shoulders above the hands, mini push up as we return. And then in reverse, bend the elbows, the nose goes between the hands. Draw the nose along the mat as you sit your bottom back. Pull those tummy muscles up away from your thighs, lifting through that cat stretch, and then lengthening from your tail back through to the head. And we've got one more round, breathing in. Exhaling, sending the tailbone down, curling up through the spine, dropping your head heavy, and then sitting your bottom back towards your heels. Sliding the shoulders down, tracing your nose along the mat, shoulders above the hands, mini push up to return, and then in reverse, bend the elbows, the nose goes between the hands, draw the nose along the mat as you sit your bottom back, pull those tummy muscles up away from your thighs, lifting through that cat stretch, and then lengthening from your tail back through to the head. And again, just having that sit back, having that little shell stretch, and that release off. All right, uncurling your spine and then back up from there. Brilliant. Well then guys, that is my Pilates tone and sculpt workout finished. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I'm so close to getting to that 1,000 mark, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any other workouts or videos as well. All right then guys, well I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.